So I want
All
to
right,
see a
we got
warmed up
KRU on
Dodds this time
defense.
around.
Yeah, I want to see
Nova
what
on
the full
attack.
potential of this is, right?
C-split.
I don't know if I love the waylay in her hand.
C-split, and they got a punishing
And I'm
garage
happy to be
ready.
wrong. I'm
Uh-oh.
happy to learn what it can look like at its best. So show me something. As we go into this, though, it'll be Monch to receive most of the attention early on. And actually, they're getting away with
There's a
this.
3. Whoa, the Saturate didn't get around the corner.
Clem! I'm sorry, how is Clem the one to come out with 2?
Yeah, how was Clem the one to not get hit by the Saturate? Just went a little too far.
None of these kills look like they were set up for her.
Just a missed Saturate,
Apparently
that's
she's
it.
going to just play it out perfectly. A 3v2. And my worries and woes about Dodds on this agent do persist. But it's Michaela and Kinnear to try and maybe alleviate some of those worries. But having very little steps so far, all dedicated towards the site, however, for Nova.
Make sounding garage.
Slightly aware,
That you can swing over towards long. There was a window where this looked like
Oh, what a shot! Ooh,
spotted as well.
On the heater, Icebox now has to go nuclear. Playing at the back of the site though, has the time. Oh,
Dude, nearly crazy rounds. Nearly a crazy round. 3-0 on the pistols.
First under the belt, but damn, that got close.
Such crispy shots coming out here. And I was just talking about how well Nova were playing that post plan. I mean, Cheer was playing it to perfection. High percentage angles. But man, Michaela, if you're just going to hit crispy shots like that, this is going to be an incredibly close first half, just like we saw on map 1. But either way, Nova are going to be happy with that pistol round win, especially considering how things started in that garage. I mean, KRU had everything they needed to make that trap work, but the Neon, Clem, being slippery as hell.
It's another round where they kind of invest quite a lot.
It's not the first time we've seen
If there is an outlaw next round, they probably would farm again.
Towards B, but I want to see how well Nova navigate this map, right? Again, their choice. Should see them being comfortable, but look, we know the KRU can put up fights no matter what. So, showing patience here. Don't want to fall short. Don't want to fall foul to...
The smoke should bait in
cheeky
the close play.
Maybe Kinnear, for example. This should be checked.
Yeah, and it does.
A
It's a half clear, and no one's properly swinging.
How Alyssa loses that fight, I'll never know.
I mean, that was a decent setup coming.
It's a great omen flash. Completely stops the hit as well. Locked in. Gotta get your gun out.
Look at this flank. Dodds already hot on their heels.
Dude, it's so fast.
Nova is surrounded.
Nice shot on the first as well. Being herded in. This is an absolute travesty. It's down to a 1v1 somehow. Messi. Oh my God,
boy.
get me out of here. What have I just
Yeah, there's a
seen?
redemption on the second go at it here.
MasterCard Thrifty, congratulations on your sponsor. You are getting every cent worth. But what the hell was that round, Christine?
I thought we were going to get another blade, another shank. We just saw it yesterday
it looked
on
like it,
this
right?
map. The Frenzy doing work, running out of bullets, but another Thrifty, Lauren. We're just filled with it today. We can't escape it.
Didn't clear it proper.
But it is certainly creating some crazy moments. I mean,
this is my circle of hell, Christine. All right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being dragged through this. Virgil getting me nowhere at this point. We do have sheriffs coming out. I mean, what the hell have I just witnessed? And at this point, KRU just fought their way back into the game. It swings and roundabouts back on the purchase.
Careful, Dodds.
Dodds on an island. Does
boy.
get the get out of jail free card, but again, gotta be careful to not get overwhelmed. KRU
You had numbers already.
Fair here. Again, Dodds wants more. Does get the reward of one, but man, though, are we taking high risks against sheriffs?
The fadeaway shorty for 18 damage is cracking me up.
Very loose is Dodds, and at least she's got all of her teammates surrounding her with utility out. The perimeter is set, so the defenders are defending. And right now, Nova, at least they're able to get up close and personal, or they're trying to with these pistols. Playing with her food is Icebox, and Dodds, she's tired of it. She wants to go down and
Yeah, it's confident. Very confident.
Looks like KRU really wants to look like the aggressor here. They've been taking some really high-risk fights. A lot of them working out. Dodds. That's what you get. That's what you get. Hey, that's crazy to see karma like that. Shirazi.
I love how no one else wanted to follow it up as well. No one else was having any of it.
30 seconds left.
Let's get a little upgrade, but by now I think everyone in the right place did at least get to collect the spike. 20 seconds, no other options. It's A or it's bust. So Alyssa may just make a go of this one. There it is. So KRU in the end with all of those risks. They actually only lose out on one.
I could see why Dodds was getting loose. She wants those eco kills. She wants to get those outlaw kills. And you know what? I want my duelist nice and loose, being free just like that. So we'll see how warmed up Dodds gets with these shots. For KRU and for Nova's side, I mean, this round you can see
big buy round.
she's just gonna stick with that stinger.
KRU do something really nice, really nice against this comp over towards A. I wonder if they're gonna do it this round. They tether here, so the tether goes through the wall, and then they TP on top of the box. Yeah, they do it on this round. It's a really nice idea, and it makes a lot of sense that they're doing it in like big important rounds. Tether, TP above, you see where the tether is going, like through the wall, and you can just spam it. It's a really strong play, and they kind of bring it out in the big buy rounds. You can see over the top. Now you see the tether here, and then like because the wall's there, but you see the lines. You see the lines of the tether, right? If this is the door, the tether, this is the wall. You see the lines, so you know where to spray when you're the Omen. Right, you know that they're like this. It's just a straight line. It's smart. It's really smart. Yeah, they're the first team I've seen to do it.
Oh no! Did her foot get stuck?
It looked like, you're right. It looked like she didn't back away.
Oh boy, that's a lockdown as well.
Holding well from backside, should be able to recover the op. Yes, they have. All good. In the end, again, taking some really high-risk stuff. But
it's their chance to snowball, really.
Maybe this is just take those extra fights, go for
good buy run from them.
Slightly riskier looks, but yeah, it was a bit odd that she couldn't quite.
It won't work that often. You'd be surprised. It would work pretty well.
I mean, we did talk about the perimeter.
As long as you get that tether out early, it would work pretty well. It would eventually get countered, but
she's getting loose. But Nova's tired of it. They want to put a stopper on that.
It's really nice.
Maybe ice out.
And then when they try and counter it as well, you can like do the fade eye on the floor for when they turn the corner and probably Omen TP. It would insta scan them. Like you would have a round ready for it next as well though. I really like it.
It's controlled chaos for KRU, and for Nova, it's pressure.
Yeah, and you added to the fact of obviously map 1 going in KRU's favor after a really close game. That compounds it, right? It's like, oh god, now we've got probably the better version of Dodds, because I don't think we were overly enamored with how Dodds looked last time we saw her on this map, and that's a fair criticism to
the Viper's so good on. Honestly, the Viper's just great on this map.
We see how good she can be on the Raze, even to an extent, but here it fell a little short. You know, we were almost hoping, hey, run a jet, screw it. You know, go something a little bit wild. Show me that comfort here. But she actually looks like maybe going for that double down into aggression, almost beyond the pale, or what you'd expect, has worked well enough. It's sent a message to Nova and a very early timeout, because we've seen quite back and forth starts actually between these two. The 50
Force them down to Nico. The ults are pretty good.
Finance are really hindered because of this start.
They are shot. They certainly are. I'd like to see Nova go back to what happened on Pistol. I mean, they did run into a trap in that garage, but they kind of shied away from A main. They started towards B, and that is kind of what we're seeing here. Clem really going towards B, creating a distraction. She's found a gap, Lauren. She's already flanking A.
Ton vision.
But look at the ult coming down, and Dodds again actually goes further aggressive on this, but Michaela there to fill the gap behind. Michaela going wild in this. Should have been seen, but still handles it to perfection.
Very nice, dudes. Great recovery, because the your Waylay went a little crazy on this round. So
Phantom on land, Lauren,
if I'm Nova, I take this though. 2 ults.
Michaela looking good with it, but I gotta say, Nova had every opportunity to really capitalize off of Clem finding so much space, quickly making her way into spawn. Really would have loved to see the rest of Nova pick up the pace.
Oh, that was a nice round though.
Issue towards A, but man, Michaela did work dancing around in that quad. Bebe, Coach Bebe is just so thrilled with that round.
11-1.
And that's got to be a gut punch for Nova, right? I know it was only this light enough buy, but it was an investment of the ult as well.
Looking like some kind of anti-Omen ult as well. Ready for that. Dude, they were ready for this. Dude, that's so funny. Switch positions. Heard it, thought it was Heaven. TP's over towards Heaven, but it was actually where she originally was.
So you're going to be waiting to see the rest of this. It is pacey, it is tempo based towards the A side. It is chaotic. But they've got side control, they're just slowing down to try and clear quad. They don't have full information on sewer, a bit of a worry about that, but it's all towards CT right now.
Still a hard retake against the... Okay, I mean, if you're swinging before your Viper smoke, then I got nothing for you.
God.
And you saw, it was such a heads up play
Yeah.
coming out from Biazik, the Omen on the side of the defense. She quickly TP'd up into heaven. She wanted to counter the enemy Omen ultimate coming out from Cheer, and all of a sudden Cheer is down in hell. Biazik is up in heaven. It seemed like the defenders were
Yeah,
cut off.
you can't be doing that in the 3v4.
Biazik just making it work. Crew flooding in.
Okay, and talk to me almost like, you know, coach style. Maybe we'll jump into this round quickly, but I want you to kind of dwell on this. When a team's playing this hyper aggressive and taking these very high risk, very volatile fights, how do you deal with that, right? Like, holistically, dwell on this one for a second, because I think we're going to dive into that round and see what's going to be going down here. It looks quite pacey towards B2, so... Because again, the instant answer in my head is always slow defaults, work
The triple
map,
swing
really
into the hold.
meticulous, but still, I'd love to see your take on this.
It's good
fast
info.
approach in middle.
We'll see if Clem does go fast here, but you're right. You've got to fight fire with fire. You've got to be able to slow down the pace, use your stopping power, but you've got to be able to fight onto the site. If you don't have your retake protocols,
Yeah, I mean, the kill just spotted, so they can put the wall up.
Online,
They got the alarm bot as well to give them info.
So for the side of Nova, they can't back down, and for Crew, you just keep doing
The
what
ball
you're
play
doing.
from Dodds, but it looks like they're not going to go re-clear.
For Crew again, right place, right time. They've already.
Where did they use the drone for? Oh, they can't re-clear A, and they know that one push towards A. Wherein after they use their Sova drone.
That's a problem. They can't late clear back into this. Look at the HP on
Ah, they're
Clem
cooked
as
on
well.
this, surely.
It'd be Icebox if anyone to set up. Maybe this look towards A, but beyond that, what are you meant
What are you
to
guys
do?
gonna do,
They're
swing
not
this?
getting options. They don't have a great deal of clear on Dodds, and the dart doesn't go this way. So Dodds gets more freedom. Owl drone used, and the
Ooh,
shot
got lucky with
actually missed,
timing.
So Dodds is going to be forced away, but only to go back in for a second. Look, we know this aggression is here, unrelenting, and now no one's challenging down sewer. They can call out, it's all towards Shirazi with a clothesline down.
They got a little
sewer.
fortunate
The
into this
site now
round.
finally open. This is the best chance that Nova's had.
Felt like
in
Dodds
a
can
minute.
sit
But it's
still
not
and
just one
shot.
player being aggressive. It's all
Aye,
of
the
them.
recovery though,
Beyond.
the cover of the Omen getting that
Here,
kill
Icebox trying to
was
be cool under this. Keep this in hand. But
massive.
Michaela's
I think it was the
still
Omen.
pushed up. Shirazi left in a 1v2, no spike planted, no time on her side.
Nice discipline.
Trying to find those players,
Nice
and it's not
discipline. It's a nice
happening.
round.
You deal with one, there's four others.
Oh,
was like no
my
discipline into
goodness, and
discipline.
I can't believe
And nice.
Shirazi got stuck with the off in her
Dude, they
hands. I mean,
gotta
she
buy a
was
drone
able to
here
punish
though.
Dodds with
You
that
got a
Guardian,
you got
and
a
I get it,
Guardian
but
and
I would've
buy a
wished
drone. You
that
can't
she
be a
would've kept
Sova
onto
into a
that
big
right
Byron and
round
not
so
have a
she could
drone.
Speed up and catch up with the rest of her teammates, but this flood coming through for Crew was so decisive. Just in an instant, as soon as Dodds goes down, they are in the mix, not shying away, not backing down, and that was the kind of pressure we were talking about. I mean, it's been non-stop this entire half.
And it feels like they've lost all fear. And I don't know how you've done that after a 16-14 map one. They've suddenly gone, okay, ignore who we're playing against. We're going to get aggressive. Just kind
Change
of
up.
disrespect almost, right?
I like that
You
change
wanna
up.
kind of
Been throwing a
almost
tether a
get
lot of the
the
times.
other
It's
team
time
to
they throw
respect you. At this
Bait
point,
eye.
Crew are going to take every, even low chance coin flip fight. Biazik this time with the operator, going to take down Sheer. This is going to be brutal now because you're feeling out of the game. You're feeling like you can't take normal fights. You can't do your site executes. You can't play the normal way. You're feeling so overwhelmed. And we've got Sheriffs out. This is never going to be the round you really see it on anyway, but it is problems, right? This is hard to witness. Conir in a bit of a checkmate position.
Oh, nice slide to dodge the Omen flash as well.
Yeah, shut me the hell up. Go off for Monch here now, and they are just looking confident, high confidence.
Ooh.
And it would take a big round and something like that, a couple of these
Lovely
big
rounds.
kills to come in to maybe quell that, but I'm not seeing anything slowing down Crew here.
Yeah, they look,
it is a little bit better though. I
they look
do
pretty
wanna
good right
see
now.
Nova stick to what they just did though. Send an insert into garage for Clem so that they can allow some time for Shirazi to work. It's a
Double
timeout.
timeout.
Yeah, and I get it. I get it. It does feel like Nova haven't been able to get anything they want on this attack side, but really, if I'm the coach of Nova, I'm just allowing my players some breathing room, right? I mean, these last few rounds have been
Simmer down a
high
bit, yeah.
pressure, so just allowing themselves to reinforce their game plan and let themselves know, hey, it hasn't been that bad these last couple rounds. Things have just slipped out of our hands slightly, but we'll see if Nova go back to trying to work this garage because Shirazi, she needs time in these rounds. She needs to work the clock so that she can actually gain some space, push Dodds back with her wall, with that gas. But so far,
Mercy saying options
it's
the
really
back
been
aside.
all about Crew's just aggression here.
Yeah, and this is the interesting thing for me when I'm looking at the timeout. Because obviously you have to convey what you just said as well, right? You've got to try and get it into the right tempo to be allow Shirazi to play out a bit, get grip on the game, but you also want to let your team decompress a little bit, because they have just been dictated to for 8 rounds, right? High tempo, high aggression, really hard to get your mind in the right place because you just don't feel you can do anything. You're feeling really oppressed in this. So
didn't pick up the up, I guess. Dude, they got so much money, they can just buy one as well. So they actually have they had the choice to not go for it. Yeah, it looks like an aggro one here.
Yeah, they want this A main control, but Michaela's been throwing this season, spamming through this Viper wall, so KRU gotta be careful. That's 2 pieces of util.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
so well situated.
It's such a perfect time. Dude, they're all over them, by the way. They knew that it's the first time they've gone 3 aggro on A, especially like with one going short, to punish over towards A main.
So tough. I mean, that was no.
They were so on top of it. Tether into spam.
Solving, theory crafting, going through, and everyone feeling super confident about their plan. And
I tell you what, the way that KRU play Fade really,
this is really just a
really should open. I'm not saying that it's better than the Sova. Yeah, it could be. Just saying that more teams maybe don't need to rely so heavy on the Sova.
This feels like a very different team than we saw just last time we saw them play on this map, right?
I think the Fade's definitely better for defense, it's looking like. I think attack Sova's probably better. Like the A default and C hit pressure is probably really, really nice. Sova also, but
I love a team that can shift gear into this.
I think the Fade's better for defense, Sova's better for attack probably is where I'd have it. But they do some really nice stuff with it.
And the issue is that you've had your double timeouts. You've just come out of your last one, and it is a traditional reaction to go for aggression, but for KRU to even go further aggressive and kind of be very disruptive.
I mean, it's great for, it's better on attack for taking like Garage, but it's worse for re-clearing long. Like it's a,
and they might be able to do that actually.
There's a pros and cons to this, and it definitely, it's quite fun because it's like in theory they're pretty similar agents, but they're actually just like, there's a lot of talking points in terms of what it's better and what it's worse at.
Considering, I mean, you would think that they would be able to talk to each other.
But the fade looks great here.
KRU, they're not letting out. They're not.
And there's also extra layers to A that they can do.
So, the side of Nova, they weren't even
That's a messed up Omen TP though. That makes it really easy. Sliver, thanks so much. Thank you. Appreciate the gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that, dude. That's a hard Omen TP to mess up, I'm not gonna lie. It's rough.
Experience needs to shine through for the side of Nova. Regain your composure.
Okay. It's kind of now or never for me. The scoreline would be not unrecoverable, but pretty close by. So can they do it again? The lockdown comes in. Nice. This could be good. Should at least force them away from the C site, deeper towards CT side. Monch willing to stick around and actually gets a reward. Clem's fallen.
Yeah, can the team protect back a site? And it does look like it. Ult's gonna stay up long enough to do a lot of damage to these that we might see some spam. Just got the gun back, by the way. They delayed long enough that the gun came back.
You said she had to go big in this. Be the one to pick
no
up
bullets.
The pace. Be the one to determine the outcome.
No bullets again?
She's struggling,
2 different guns, no bullets. Third time, 4 bullets. Bro, every gun has no bullets and
do you check? 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 The barrel
There's no way.
Oh my god. No idea. And they're starting to look. Shirazi with 2 bullets remaining
3
now.
bullets.
Has to deal with Dodds.
Whoa.
She didn't hear the reload.
Oh, nice shot.
The best chance yet.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
And it's a gut punch in the end. Dodds going to put them at 9-1. And you can see it on their faces. This is a horrible realization. Your chances are slipping through your fingertips.
The Viper did pretty good though.
Not much you can do about it.
This replay is so ridiculous. Both Vipers just
yeah, I mean both Vipers
so
did great. Yeah.
Work. You gotta shout out Monch in this round. The Viper for the side of KRU. The way that she was just able to reset, pop off that garage, go to the back of site while detained, and just bait and switch for the rest of her team. Shirazi just doing her damnedest in that round.
Man, you can't say she's not trying.
Yeah.
But right now, KRU are stepping up to another
9
level.
in defense, it's huge with Viper comp.
You, this is an elimination game. Tournament life in this scenario on the line, and KRU have decided to press the problem, go further. And actually, wow, the fact that Dodds gets out with her life is lucky. Nova
was not willing to go in and force the issue there. assuming Dodds had a backup, a second player there to hold back. Clem has been finding success towards this B, but this time around she does get spotted, so that Omen smoke is definitely gonna make her think twice. Gonna regroup with Icebox. And no, it does seem like Nova, they're just gonna re-hit. But this Molly in Munch's pocket, the multi-kills on these B-pops is so dangerous. Oh, this is good for Nova. They're able to burn a lot of util.
Oh, they got the ult out of them. They actually pushed over towards site.
The ult from Dodds as well, but it's Kinnear to watch across.
You can leave site, you got Killjoy.
Lockdown ready. That could be an issue. Actually going to stall out a little bit here. Not going to use it just yet. Probably the right plan. As the plan comes in now. Alyssa ready. 3 on the other side. Going to catch up for...
Let's go.
Big shot, but Dodds going to finally deny. But that's a big bit of impact from Alyssa.
Just save Killjoy.
Okay. Now the lockdown's the issue.
I could understand why they saved Killjoy for next round, but...
They fight towards CT.
Oh, hold up. Okay, all that.
Line up, and again, it's body after body being dropped. It's the battle of the
Weird way. There was no Omen, right? They could have just played long. Or was there a Viper wall that could have blocked this? I thought they planted in front of it.
In this round, Alyssa, beautiful shots coming through, and you would just imagine that's it. But my goodness, crew were always okay getting off the site.
Yeah, I mean, at least the call was made, but...
Oh, Nova, it's so
I would have to look at the plan again. I guess if there's vision block here, you don't all want to go long.
You gotta get the second on the board if you want.
I didn't see exactly where they planted. I think they might have planted right side of the Viper wall if they're making this call, I guess.
What do you do now?
It's a broken buy. I mean, your entry has a judge. This has got to be a fast-paced round. I mean, at this point, it's just
a ton of vision. I mean, at least they all followed the call.
Yeah, go down swinging.
It's like the only positive, really.
The Sova ultimate probably gonna get ripped here off the start. Nope, not at all.
Okay. And we've got the stack up towards long. That C's good. Just gives them enough time to reposition towards site if they wanted to, but actually going to commit towards long. It's Biazik down here. Paranoia ready. Going to get that posted. Again, the timing. Okay, sure. Actually
yeah, it's not too bad. This should be the rounds. I mean, you get a judge set up. Your Viper's still alive.
Make sure they got time for this plant.
The only way they lose is if the Waylay gets something on the flank.
Sadly, losing Icebox, they actually do lose out on that overall, which could have been quite nice in the post plant.
Oh, Waylay's not even going for the flank? Yeah, this is it's a one round.
First time before, V3, you know, they've got the numbers on their side, they've got the time on their side.
Surely no one faces before the Viper smoke goes up.
To make work. This could be the second. Clem, oh, what the? Goes down, oh no, okay, Shirazi. The backbone here, the spine of the Nova side, going to trade in and keep the numbers good.
Guys, you can't lose this one.
Kinnear, gonna find another. It's a 1v1 up against Shirazi. 3 bullets is that enough for this? The time's on a tick and she's got to get to work. Shirazi!
Okay. Oh, they got me worried though, dude.
It is a glimmer of hope, but it is a fine, fine amount. 2 rounds is all Nova has to play with. This is not a fun.
But they get the first and the last round.
Map 1, you couldn't get it closer. 16 to 14. Here we are at 10-2, a stark affair. We actually have a little bit of a treat, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Someone who normally we get to talk to in the server, I believe is actually in the building. So I think Jen Lee's going to be standing by with a touch of an interview if we are lucky.
Hey guys, Jen here with Sapphire, our beloved observer. 네, 옵저버 사파이어님 만나보도록 할 텐데요.
There has to be. Prius is getting a mention here, surely.
굉장히 뜻깊은 행사가 있었거든요.
Surely.
일부이시기도 했는데.
It's gotta be get the Prius flame in. Do me proud.
Cool event going on earlier today for the players and also people that are related to GCC, right? So can you tell us about what went down there?
Yeah, so we hosted the 2nd edition of the Game Changers Collective. The first one we did at BCT Champs in Paris. It was a chance for women to get together, to network, especially with these players, get together outside of competition. We had G2, Shopify, Carmine, Team Liquid, some of Falcons there. Players that get a chance to meet with each other, and they also get to be inspired by Yeji Kim, an iconic Olympian that was there to speak with the players, and despite her playing a different sport, she relates to those players so much, and you could tell they felt very inspired.
네, 저희가 게임 체인저스 콜렉티브라는 행사를
Joga Machine, thank you so much for the thanks so much for the prime. I appreciate the 7 months. Well. Do we wait it out?
진행했었는데요.
Okay, we're good.
먼저 첫 번째는 파리에서 이제 선수들을 모아서 진행을 했었고 이번에는 또 팔콘 선수들 그리고 경기를 오늘 하지 않는 체인저스에 진출한 팀들의 선수들을 모아놓고 함께 네트워킹도 하고 서로를 알아갈 수 있는 그런 시간을 가졌고 그리고 또
Refresh, I should have done it
저희가
earlier.
골드 메달리스트죠 김예지 선수를 모시고 좀
Yeah,
인터뷰를
buzzing it.
나누면서 Q&A 세션도 진행을 하면서 어떻게 e스포츠와 그리고 e스포츠에 있어서 좀 어떤 마음가짐으로 좀 건강하게 성장할 수 있는지를 얘기를 해보는 그런 뜻깊은 시간을 만나봤습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 이런 경기 옵저버로서 좀 옵저빙을 하면 어떤 느낌인지 물어보고 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. Quick, what's it like for you to observe a match like this? You know, high intense elimination match.
It's hard in the eliminations because teams aren't holding anything back. It's their last chance to stay in the competition, so they're changing strats up. They're pulling from deep in the pocketbook. So it's difficult, but it's also very fun to do it.
워낙 팀들이 이렇게 사활을
Very
걸고
nice. No
승부를
Prius
위한
flame,
매치를
but
치기 때문에 정말
we'll give it a
옵저빙하기에는
9 out of
굉장히
10.
힘들긴 하지만 보기엔 재밌다고 하네요. 재밌는 경기 함께 하시죠.
Love to hear from her. Big fan. Huge fan of her. Love that. Then to, we like to bring the
Dude, how far behind were we? My goodness.
seriousness back into the affair here because I'm worried for Nova.
Press the
It
live
seems
button.
like
Yeah,
a
it doesn't
little
get
bit of a
you
death rattle
ahead
more
though.
than going down swinging at this point.
This is
Yeah,
this is the
rounds,
attack.
it literally
Get it times
bookending.
it, and
Or,
then you
know,
get like 10
you had
seconds ahead of the
first and you had
actual
the last,
broadcast.
And that was it.
So I've seen 10-2
Or the
halves
main
before,
broadcast.
and this
You gonna
one,
watch the major? I'll watch a
it
little
felt
bit of the
so
major. You talking
tough
CS major?
for Nova to
I'll watch a
regain
little
their
bit. I'll watch
composure,
probably
just
like
the amount of pressure that Crew
2 or
was
3
applying
games
to
maybe.
Nova's side. So this half, it was huge. It couldn't have come at a better time for Nova, this halftime break, so that they can recollect themselves. If we remember back, they had to use both timeouts in the first half early on, and so they just didn't have any breathing room. So this 1 minute, hopefully, for the side of Nova, they were able to regain some of that composure, get right
We
back
stream
down
it?
to
I'm not
business,
sure I'm allowed to stream it.
play with some
Wait, it's
confidence
Star
going
Ladder,
into the
right?
second half, and
Oh,
you can
dude, I
see
could
that
actually
happening
ask
right
them.
away. Clem, she wants to get up close and personal, get on that long A line. This is going to allow Cheer.
Wait, what day
to
is the final
over-rotate
on?
Icebox as well, and Crew, they've been so aggressive. They've got all the space to make the C-split happen.
Let's see it. Dodd's already in on the site. Gonna get found first. Shirazi, great first start here for the Nova side. Follow up, not there. Monch instantly on the
Dude,
tree.
not
out
the
clear
pistol as
Chris
well.
Nova
Oh, boy.
full on the site, and the spike plant should be coming in. It's one-sided so far, though. A 4v3. Clem, Sheer, and Icebox have to make something happen. You can't lose here. You're too far down the rabbit hole to.
You can
fall
stream
like
it.
this.
I mean, I have some contacts in Star Ladder. I can ask them
Not quite there yet to make
if
it beyond
if
it
they'd
as
let me.
well. And it feels like that pressure.
I could do a couple games maybe.
It's just hard to witness, Christine. It's a valiant attempt from Shia, and it is a 1v2. It's not impossible, but you can see the nerves. You can see all of those woes and worries in full effect.
Okay,
But
very,
Crew
very nice.
Standing tall here, 11-2.
Bacon
You couldn't
really
ask
wants me
for
to
a
watch
better
the
map to.
Mickey Mouse
That's
tourneys.
tough. That's
He
just
flames
so
about the
tough.
Mickey Mouse
Clem,
tourneys and the
another
gimmick
chance
tourneys,
at her
but
feet,
then he's
just
in them.
slipping right out of her fingertips. And
They're his version of a
Crew
major.
have just been decisive from start
Yes,
to
they have.
finish here. Just coming and slamming the sights right during those gaps. You saw that there was a slight chance Icebox, the Sova on the side of Nova, was coming through with her utility, but none of the
That's
utility
all
was
I've got.
available. I mean,
Yeah, I
Crew
feel you
just
on that one.
slamming right during that
I
gap.
feel that.
And that might have been the nail in the coffin. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
Force
that
buy,
is.
You gotta do
You
it.
got to do something.
Yeah, you
right?
gotta
You
force.
can't just leave it at this point. You got to go and try.
Problem is forcing on
Make something
defenses is not the
happen for
best.
yourselves. There.
Would like to see some kind of shotgun in here, but here we are.
How much do you have left? This Crew have given us a game. We've seen high quality from them now.
Okay.
Dogs
Damage.
continuing this path of destruction. Already a good tag towards Sheer on the B site. Clem waiting close. Prowler gonna inform the position. Good reaction from the Paranoia though. And well, Icebox loses out on one of the
Ooh,
extremities.
that's a neat.
That
Ooh,
might
hold up,
be
big
the
misses.
first of really
Really?
the rest of this map.
And job done if you're
Damn,
Crew. I mean,
kinda
they're
strong.
just trying to waste utility. Clem is under so much pressure. She responds well.
Nice.
Spike.
And that's spiked down.
This could be a dream for Clem.
Oh,
Oh, but it
No
turns out a
way.
nightmare. But the rest of Nova
Still
now on
though,
the site.
everyone's on the
Trying
site.
to back up the rest of them, Shirazi and Sheer up against Kinnear. It could be 12 or it could be a long road back. And Kinnear wants this one done. Hammer in hand.
Ooh,
Can't
nice
get
shot.
The next nail in the
Nice shot
coffin.
at the end.
It's a lifeline.
Yeah, they're
for
still
Nova.
wild, but
Making it up to
it
3.
would have to be a mad
And
About half.
KRU, I mean, I thought they handled that round fairly well. Some heroics coming out here for Nova. You saw them slowly working towards that B, burning so much utility, but those low-buy weapons, KRU, I mean, hopefully Nova, that gives them some confidence and some momentum moving forward, because they did exactly what they needed to do. They were loose, they were ride or die, and that A.
Okay, the double Bucky buy. We're going fast B. Well, it might be over by the time we catch up.
They were doing that on the defense. So we'll see if that's where the tides turn here for Nova now.
Hey, look, the classic round by round.
The internet, yeah, is really struggling today.
Dig deep, Lauren. You gotta dig deep, baby.
Higher, lower.
Okay, well, look, Xie is certainly doing that. There is a heat-seeking missile on the site, however. Clem didn't think the dots were sticking around, but that's a quick trade. Putting Xie right back in.
Oh, the flash is good.
Here, but somehow comes out
Dude, the
alive.
flash
Maybe
is good.
heroics from
Didn't
Xie.
check the
2
corner.
kills in the round, the third not going to happen. It's down to just Monch now. This could be 4 for Nova.
That Deagle shot from Konier looked, rather the Killjoy shot looked so close, but no cigar. Monch is able to collect herself a sheriff, does have the spike in her
Dude, it's so laggy.
hands, and look, all the members of Nova are super grouped towards B, just giving up this A site. I don't think there's any guns for Monch to collect towards this A.
Nah, but a plant's nice.
I'd be curious if she tries to go in and just plant to give themselves some money moving forward in the half, or if she tries to be a playmaker here.
Yeah, try and like slip through a little bit.
Looks like she's just gonna get the money.
You don't believe in the 1v3 sheriff?
Hey, there's a world.
There is a world. It's oh my god! When they
look
line
good
up
damage.
a little bit. All right, Nova. It's a long road. Do you have it in you at this point? It's 4 rounds now. The scary factor becomes that the buy will be coming out
Have
soon.
the game spin.
That's when
The
my
split game before was like the
swings
highlight of
back
today,
up,
I think.
start coming online.
And unless something crazy happens here, I think it will stay that way. First game was just
and it's small steps.
just
You're
a
not
tier
gonna get
diff,
big
really.
steps when you're sitting at this sort of deficit. So small steps here for them.
It truly is one round at a time.
Thoughts on a sudden team name Fish 123? I know Smooth is doing stuff in CS with it at the moment. I don't know if they're winning or losing though.
Music on the other side of things, generally the Omens, when they're solo, they're able to really just absorb a lot of this aggression and utility. We'll see how she handles this. Smoke is
Oh.
out right now. This
Hello.
timing. Oh my. She's able to
Gets
escape.
away with a freebie, to be honest.
Yeah, how much do they read into that though? So far not going to know obviously how many players were pushed down towards us, but Clem. Oh, okay. All right, signs of life. There's a heartbeat still with this Nova squad.
Yeah, Dodds and Konier, though, both just taking a gander, sniffing towards that front B and garage. That is a lot of pressure on the side of Nova, and that opens up the A site for Monch to try to get some space, try to get some ground. You can see Biazik also regrouping, but every single piece of KJ util is up still. The defenders have all the information.
Yeah, they do. Alyssa.
There's only 2 on site and they both
Paranoia
tanked an Omen
actually
Flash.
allows Alyssa to step towards the side.
Dude, this Omen Flash was lovely.
Takes away Alyssa. Probably
This is just what DRX were doing, right? Very similar to what DRX were doing, apart from the Waylay would go short. Omen Flash into Waylay send. Just so the DRX would path into this corner.
Monch is one orb away from the ult, but the Fade does go ahead and plant. All 3 members of the defenders are stuck towards this spawn. Blind does go out.
Yeah, as soon as the smoke comes up though.
Oh,
Oh,
Clem's gonna get the
low
reward
HP.
towards Monch. 2v2, Biazik
Ooh,
down
nice
low.
shots.
Clem clearing house. It's a 1v1.
Ah, it's unlucky. It was nice shots in the retake.
Michaela there, forcing KRU up to 12 now. And I'm seeing them shooting the bodies, man. You're 12 to 4.
This last round, how Michaela
Damn.
took that second kill, this last kill, that sort of aggression, it's been the telltale sign of this whole game.
Fio
rather,
with the
from
tier 1.
KRU.
Thanks so much for
They're
the
just
31
not
months.
letting go of the
I appreciate
gas
that. Thank you,
at
thank you.
all.
What's
Just quickly
the highest
doing
number you can
work
count up
and
to, Fio?
closing out the round.
It's above
one
that.
orb away now from the Fade ult as well. One orb away from the Waylay ultimate. So many answers here, options for the side of KRU to just close this one out.
This is so uphill though. I'm so
Okay, 8 goes at
worried
it.
for Nova, for KRU. They are within touching distance of keeping themselves alive in this event. Nova, it's a matter of survival now. Every bite.
Most teams with the Viper ult head over towards B.
Judge in hand.
Get that Viper ult plant down.
Crew prioritize this Waylay
Yeah,
ultimate.
kind of worried about Nova's setup.
Dodds has been
We'll
so
say the Viper's
aggressive
pretty far
towards
behind
this
though,
B. If
so
this dog latches.
It doesn't. Got cleared a little bit deeper, but it is
Dude, the
gonna be lost
Killjoy
for
just
this.
took such a stray. The Killjoy took such a stray. Prowler goes on the one close.
You can see the desperation with Nova. They want to make
Wow.
something happen, but it's
And
down
that's
to
it.
Shirazi. And here comes Dodds. The ult did land. And Shirazi can't make it
Very,
out
very
of the
nice.
hinder.
Convincing
Crew
map.
steamroll
Convincing map
through
from them.
map 2. It was a 13-4 scoreline.
They got a nice haven. They got a nice split as well. They've got snowballed a little bit.
In that second map, and it
Chat, who do they play? Is it loser
Yeah,
of
it's just- it's
the
so
G2 Liquid game?
unfortunate, especially on their map pick. It seems like they used all their